if you're new here, I'm Ganita, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. So I realized I haven't watched one more episode of Durarara 10. I didn't watch some kind of special episode. It's actually 1.5. So probably it's way back from the beginning of Durarara 10, some kind of insert into the story. So we'll see if I will be like up to speed what is going on, but I think this should be some kind of a filler episode, so this should be fun. So let's watch Durarara X to 10 episode 1.5. Let's go. Alright, I remember last time I said, oh, this is my last time watching this opening, and soon I'm going to see a new one. And then I can look through my notes, look through the list of the episodes, and I realize, oh, there's still this extra episode left. The song is so pretty. Now, the opening songs are often so good. I mean, this is just like in a general sense. I think especially from Georgia, I saved a few songs that were like the openings and endings. Yeah, I think it is from the beginning, right? Because the previous part, the previous Durarara X2 show, it ended on Isaiah being attacked. And then he was in hospital and stuff, right? So when he was talking on the phone with Shinra, that must have been just the beginning of the... What is this? I opened it on the wrong page. I'm like, why am I looking at the recipes? No, the names. Okay, we are ready. Let's go. I'm sorry, Chaka, what's that? What? She looks gorgeous. Laffy Davikly, oh no! This is an episode from my nightmares. Yeah, it's not daybreak. Yeah, looks like these people don't have respect for these actors. Like, what the heck? Yes, Elsie looks so good. Ah. Olga, okay, that sounds creepy. She already has a nice outfit. Punish him. Oh no, now it's like schoolgirl uniform. It is creepy. Yeah, understandable. Well, at least he can go and check. Hirayama-san is going to go check. This episode does get scary. As you know, I don't like this pairing, so it's like torture. What the heck? And he's just being creepy and creepier every time I see him. Oh, that must have been Isaiah? Ah, that's phone call from her. Kinda. Wait, that's important. Yeah, I remember the scene with them two meeting up. That was so scary. She's okay. She's okay. It wasn't. It was Nami Igiri. Very eloquent. Yes. That's not what she asked. He just apologized for lying a second ago and he's lying again. And you are too egotistical to let that happen? Oh, and that too. Like, this episode just reminds me how horrible he is. Like, what the heck? Ew. I wonder if that role model is just not a human in a costume, but actually a werewolf. Ooh, Vampire Priestess sounds cool. These guys have a good setup for a horror story. So many nice twists and horrors could happen with this basis they have. I wish the whole episode was about their story and it was a horror. The horsey looks so cute. Look at his crown. Yeah, it's impossible. His sins are countless. So, of a horror entity? Oh, wow. And that was written in such pretty letters. What the heck? Yeah, I think it's not that bad as in this whole being in this whole fur costume. She should have. Of a fairy. Oh, that's so sweet. I bet it's someone scary. Oh, he thought she knew already. Torture him. He's enjoyed it a bit too much. Okay, he got a lot of calls. Can't detect the point. Shizu's voice is so pretty. No, 20 is still very, very little. Dude, human nature in this anime is crazy. That's exactly my question. I don't think so. Sometimes things are really strange. What? Whoa, he's strong. He got it very well. And he even like rolls with it. Very... Dude! Okay, I'm impressed. No, I want to see more of that guy who just... He's a perfect improviser? Is he a masochist? Is he hoping like... Not playing? Galapagos phone? What the heck is that? I never heard about that. Oh, suit of armor! That looks really cool. Hit him harder. Because it looks cool? Oh, wait, I think that's the one we saw when Isaiah called him. Ah, yes, it was like, yeah, right, I remember. Okay, that is call from Isaiah. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I guess that's the idea. They can't have service, but he's getting all the phone calls, no problem. Really, but... Yeah. So it's like the crew itself is prey lured in here. It was. Really? You can't? I think you can. So he's scared of dogs. Oh, that's so cute. Ah, and now investigators are calling him. Okay, so this is the real wolf. A fairy. Man of integrity, yeah, right. He was like, no, I'm not an ordinary horse. You should be scared of me. That's how I understood it. What the heck did you say to the police? What's going on? What? front of each other. What the heck is going on? This actor is adorable. Oh, that food looked good. Wow, that's so pretty. Both parties are scared. What? What is he surprised about? So they did film after. What the heck? It was something else. Huh. I wonder if there is maybe something in the shrine. Chakapoka. I can't with Chakapoka. But the scenery is pretty. And the horse is nice. What? This story, but there's still like a lot of. Is the ending so long? I think it's the same type of ending we had with another like filler type episode. It's very chill and calming. That's cute. I was so hell-bent on walking and sometimes loitered on my way and trip. I trip all the time while looking for my goal. Okay. Oh my gosh, his eye with a heart, so cute. Time simply passed by without getting anywhere. Okay, that's kind of relatable. The wind started blowing. Trees thick with new leaves. Such a huge heart. I don't want you to wither. Please don't forget my wish. Okay. Oh, he has a bucket of hearts. I want to keep this distance from you. This escalated quickly. I want us to keep smiling at each other. So first we're talking about dreams, then trees, then some partnership. We have this comfortable distance between us, okay, because everyone is always right next to us. Because everyone was always right next to us. Lyrics of openings and endings are always so confusing. I feel like it started with one thing, then it continued with another. I'm like, wait, what are we exactly talking about? These are kind of different ideas. But about the episode, I'm a bit confused about the crew. What the heck happened? So here, this actor guy that we followed most of the time, he recognized his colleague, Mr. Hirayama. He told him, good job. And Mr. Hirayama ran past him, like said hi, and ran forward. So he used pretty similar gesture to what the wolf did. And so I kind of assumed that he actually was the werewolf. He did change from this human Mr. Hirayama. He did actually change. It's funny though that the costume looks exactly the same. Maybe he's right, and it was just like he's such a fantastic actor, such a dedicated actor, that he felt like a real werewolf. But then there was this moment of shock when this actor, he kind of ran past, and then our main guy is like, huh? What? No way. What? About what? What is he shocked about? I have no idea. Then the shooting ends. Like, they were waiting for eternities for the shooting even to start. We have no idea why it was delayed. And then suddenly on the sunset, everything is finished. Yuhei is here. Is it just another location? So the shooting was happening, just not with our guys, because I don't see them here. But then we kind of saw these initial guys again. They're just sitting there smoking, and they hear the wolf calling. That's it. I have no idea what happened. They were setting up some kind of story with this werewolf guys, but the end is just a few like short shots, and you're like, what is even going on? Like, I expected a little bit more, and I have no idea what the main guy was like shocked by. So yeah, this actor ran by, okay. Maybe he changed out of his costume and he went jogging. What are we being so surprised about? What is the realization? Like, what the heck is going on? I'm so confused. Wait, when they were sitting, all three of them, did we see the guy? No, we don't see who is. No, we see this guy, the actor. He's here as well, right? That's I don't see the dot on his face, but I think that's kind of him. Yeah, 3 guys makes sense, and then actual wolf holes somewhere. So maybe the realization was that this actor wasn't even in his costume, and he was just jogging, waiting to be called in, and then he was going to get his costume on. And that wolf that they all the time they thought it is that actor, that was the actual wolf, the actual werewolf, whatever. I guess that's the revelation, but I don't really understand like how he came to that realization. Maybe he thought like, oh, I just saw him a second ago, he was in the costume, now he's just jogging normally, and where is the costume? Did he just drop it off the side of the road? And that's when he realizes, oh, it must have not been him, it must have been like a real wolf or something else. But since it kind of acted more like it even waved, it must have been someone like a werewolf. I guess that was his train of thought, and I would assume that the werewolf is the fairy that Celti felt, but then she said no. So it was something else, and we didn't see what's happening with the girls in the shrine. Maybe there is some kind of entity with vampire priestesses, and while all of these guys are waiting for something that's not happening, the shooting is going on somewhere else, and it's already finished. I'm so confused still. Like, this is so strange. I was expecting maybe a bit more information here, a bit more of a resolution, but okay, fine. That was a bit of a strange episode, and yeah, Shinra just keeps getting worse. I know like school uniform is very much sexualized and fetishized in Japan. Especially, well, for example, here in Russia, we don't really have school uniform that often. Yeah, my school had school uniform, but it was pretty, like, we had a sweater and basically we could wear anything else that could be a skirt if it's not too short, I suppose, could be pants, doesn't matter as long as you wear like the school sweater. So in general, the uniform is not such a big thing here. Most maybe like in private school, it's more rare, right? But in Japan, it's, as I understand, more common to have that uniform in your school. And I think they also see it as this kind of symbol of youth. But it reminds me of the fact that there are like so many men that for some reason are interested specifically in very young girls and in school girls. And that is true. I've experienced it myself, because when I was young and I always looked even younger than I was, then a lot of actually pretty old men like I was 13 and the guy who would be like 25 would try to flirt with me, or I would be like 18 and the guy who is like 40 would come up and dude, that is crazy. And that is a fact that I noticed. And so seeing again Shinra being so like salivating about at a school uniform makes me think about it again, and this is so disgusting in my eyes. This is kind of like pedophilic, I would say. Well, usually this word is meant, I think, for like super small children, but when you are in school, you're also still a kid. And I think like now being 30, thinking about someone who is like 18 or even 20, they are kids in my eyes, right? So this scene, this made me think, oh, Shinra is even more of a creep than I thought. He's like, but yeah, I understand it's also like a Japanese anime, and they really fetishize, I noticed, like in manga and anime, the school uniform itself. I think the school swimsuits also, and that is creepy by itself. But it just, this episode had a few moments that made me, that reminded me why I hate Shinra, and that gave me more reasons to hate him. Like, Durarara isn't doing any work towards bettering my opinion of Shinra. It's only lowering. It's lowering and lowering and lowering. He's a horrible person. And what is upsetting is that I think Celti is a pretty nice person. So I feel bad for her that she's stuck with this piece of shit. This is why this episode, I knew right away, this is going to be infuriating, because it's going to be like about two of them and their romance. I'm like, ugh, I would rather watch even like Seiji and Mika's romance. I would rather watch an episode of that. Or what would be Kida and Saki. I kinda, their romance was really strange. It was like, well, let's date. Well, I suppose why not? Well, I guess we are stuck together now. Well, well, okay, I guess that's better than some other examples we have in this anime, but what the heck? This is romantic or what? I don't know. I just can't understand these people. So I liked the plot line with the werewolves. I was hoping for some kind of horror story, but I feel like, yeah, I think my explanation is the correct one, but still it was very confusing, especially like why this crew didn't, like why this part of the crew didn't get called in for filming. Like, where is the explanation for that? What the heck happened with that? That is the strangest part, I think, for me. So, if you have any thoughts about that, please share them in the comments down below. Obviously, usually I say, like, no spoilers. I still have Katsu to watch, but I think since it's a filler, we are just going to be talking about the filler itself, what's in it. So, I think there should be no spoilers if you decide to comment on this episode specifically. And yeah, with that, that would be it for today. So thank you for watching and see ya.